Chris Rayford of Hampton in the 88, the 30 of Joe Hendricks Jr., Langley Speedway track champion this year, and Spencer Saunders of Newport News also in the 7. He's in 8th. William Plemons the 3rd from Atlanta, Georgia, the 15 9th. Alex Pacheco in the 16 in the top 10. Then you've got Steve Ward, Hunter Bledsoe, Brandon Kent, Kevin Nowak, Garrett Smithley, Jake Knight, Dwayne Mash, Andrea Hans, Danny Wyatt, Sean Como, Evan Beaulieu, Justin Henry, Stephen Hershey, Robert Kosmarski, Brandon Heisler, and Anthony Mangini, along with Bobby Gobble. They take the green flag. Bumping and banging in a crash between turns 1 and 2 already. This is probably, yes it does, bring out the caution flag. We've got 3 cars up against the wall right in the middle between turns 1 and 2. Everybody slows up. Caution flag out. We don't even complete lap number 1 for the semi-pros. At least the young lions completed 1 lap, but big crash as they were fighting back for about the 7th or 8th position. And our first caution flag. 1 lap until the green flag will wave again. We'll try and get through lap 1 and make it all the way to lap 50. 88 and 30 ready to go. Chris Rayford and the 30 machine of Joe Hendricks Jr., Langley Speedway champion for 2010. We appreciate everybody for coming out the past couple of days, and especially tonight. We've had beautiful weather. Got a great weekend. Hope you get a chance to enjoy this weekend, make it to the beach, or maybe the Suffolk Peanut Festival, or whatever you have planned to do. We need you to back away from the fence, please, sir, especially with the little one, as we get the green flag. Matt Mullins takes the Legends pace car. He will make that sharp left. Green flag will fly. We are underway for the semi-pros yet once again at Langley Speedway. And who will lead lap number 1? Well, it's not going to be the 54. He's fallen back. He's back to 3rd. Greg Lang falls back. And they're moving up. Austin Leitner. And the 10 car, RS Center, takes the lead. $17, $99, $54, and $30 up there in lights. RS Center, the 17, and a crash on the back straightaway. 4, 5, 6 cars involved. One of the wheels has come off the race cars. So we complete 1 lap. We still have a tire rolling down between turns 3 and 4. Now at the entrance to pit road. Look out, guys. Here comes a tire. It smashes into one of the toolboxes. A couple of cars come on pit road with a lot of damage. Mason Dunn is down there. He'll let us know exactly what's going on. But a lot of cars torn up in this one on the back straightaway into turn number 3. RS Center, number 10, is showing the way. Derek Hopkinson, he was moving up in that 17. He's up there in the 2nd spot. Jake Morris showing up there in the 99. Greg Lang falls back to the 4th position. And Joe Hendricks Jr., Langley Speedway regular, up there in the top 5. A 50-lap race. Green flag is back out here at Langley for the semi-pro division, and they take off again. Let's see if we can get through a few laps without any incidents. We've had a couple of big ones in the semi-pro so far. RS Center still showing the way. Jake Morris, the 99, right there in the 2nd spot. and Greg Lang in the 54 as they make their way across the line. Kevin Nowak, the 53, is moving up along with Justin Henry in the 51. That's for 8th and 9th, and also 10th is Jake Knight in the 93. Battle shaping up, and a pass for the lead as Jake Morris takes it away from RS Center. Jake Morris now our new leader in the 99. Those drivers involved in a big crash earlier: Chris Rayford, the 88, Hunter Bledsoe in the 8, Brandon Kent, the 7, Derek Hopkinson, the 17, and Danny Wyatt on the first lap had a problem with something breaking. We got one slow on the back straightaway trying to make his way into the pits. Looks like that might be the 16 of Alex Pacheco. Five laps completed out of a 50-lap race. Two packs of cars. And another slow car on the back straightaway, the 11, it looks like, Andrea Hans. And the caution flag is out for a spin in turn 2. Third caution flag, and it's a couple of cars getting together over in turn 2. Looks like the 7 and the 43, and that would be Garrett Smithley, and also the 7 car, Spencer Saunders. Or it could be, no, it's Anthony Mangini in the other 7. Spencer Saunders up there in the top 10. Right, the light is out atop that Legends pace car driven by Matt Mullins. He will take it down pit road. Tim, our flagman, will wave the green flag when they come by the next time. And Jake Morris in the 99 will lead the field down ahead of Greg Lang, RS Center, Austin Leitner, Joe Hendricks Jr., the top 5, followed by Spencer Saunders and William Clemens back in 7th. Making the way out of turn number 2. These guys look like they want to be a little bit more careful as they make their way to the end of this one. 5 laps completed and a battle for the 4th position shaping up. 5th position now. Joe Hendricks Jr. trying to take it away. He looks down low, falls back in line just ahead of Spencer Saunders. These guys out here, the 30 and the 7, race at Langley Speedway every time the Legends race this past year. Lap number 7 up in lights. 8, 56, and 27 going at it pretty hard. Brandon Heisler, Evan Williu, and Stephen Hershey in the 27. Robert Kaczmarski just behind these guys in 21. And then Steve Ward in the 97. '27-8 side by side. Stephen Hershey moves up to 11th. Brandon Heisler goes back to 12th. Steve Ward, the 97, up to the 13th position. Front 2 cars pull away from the field. That is Jake Morris and Greg Lang. And a great battle back here for the 3rd spot. The 10 car, RS Center, trying to hold off Austin Leitner. Greg Lang right on the back end of that 99 machine of Jake Morris for the lead. Taking a look to the inside at the exit of 2. Now down the back straightaway. Jake Morris, he remains in the lead. A little bit further back, the 97 car trying to move up even more. And that is Steve Ward trying to get up there into the top 10. He just got by the 8 car, and he takes over the 12th position. The 11 car, by the way, was able to get back out. Andrea Hans in the 11 back in 18th. The 17 and 4 go at it a little bit further back here. ...12 laps are done. And the 0-5 and the 10 fight for that third spot. RS Center in the 10, Austin Leitner, 0-5, back and forth. Got one car going very slow and trying to make his way into the pits, and that is the 93 car. That is Jake Knight in 93 on pit road. So after 15 laps, Jake Morris leads. Greg Lang, Austin Leitner, RS Center, Joe Hendricks Jr., the top 5, followed by William Clemens, the 3rd, Spencer Saunders, Kevin Nowak, and the caution is out. Caution for a spin by the 51 car of Justin Henry on the front straightaway. And we've got 15 laps completed out of 50.
Services Hampton Roads winning agent for Atlas Van Lines. Call 766-8100. They also provide storage facilities to handle any needs you have for your home or business.
51 car is going to make it back out onto the racetrack. That is Justin Henry. The green flag flies again, and the field gets up to speed for the semi-pro for the Legends at Langley Speedway. 51 is going to get past, though, Justin Henry. He is on the outside, and all the faster cars go down low. He stays up high, shows good sportsmanship to let those cars get down the racetrack. He falls back in line. '99 pulls away about 5 to 6 car lengths now over the 54 of Greg Lang, who's got the 2nd spot just ahead of Austin Leitner. A little bit further back is RS Center and Joe Hendricks, William Clemens the 3rd, and the 7, Spencer Saunders back in 7th, in car 7. Kevin Nowak, the 53, Stephen Hershey, 27, and Evan Bulliu in the top 10 in car 56. The 93 and the 17 back near the rear of the field with a good battle. And they're 3 wide as they exit turn number 2. Racing back there near the rear of the field, getting good. Jake Knight makes his way past and to make a pit stop, but he looks like he's up to speed. Lap number 20 about to come up. We've got 30 laps to go. Greg Lang of North Carolina started the race up front in car 54. Jake Morris of Virginia started the race in 4th, and he's up in the lead in car 99. In the 0-5, Austin Leitner, he's been up there in the top 3 all race long in that 0-5. RS Center started the race in 4th from Georgia, and that is where he is currently, but he's got pressure. Joe Hendricks Jr., Langley Speedway track champion this year, looking on the inside for that 4th position. Caution flag as we have a spin in turn 4. Caution flag comes out again. We've had 5 caution flags, 22 laps. When the green flag comes out for the restarts, closes up and hits the back end of Jake Morris. So they're going to keep an eye on him for this next restart, and that's going to be in 1 lap. Jake Morris, Greg Lang, Austin Leitner, RS Center, Joe Hendricks Jr., the top 5 up in lights, followed by William Clemens, the 3rd in the 15. Spencer Saunders, the 7 car, still in 7th. Kevin Nowak, the 53, is 8th. Stephen Hershey, the 27 9th. The 97 Steve Ward in 10th. Evan Bulliu in the 56 11th. Robert Kazmarski, the 21 12th. Bobby Gobble, the 41, is 13th. Green flag is out. Good restart for that 99. Jake Morris again. He's about 5 car lengths ahead of Greg Lang in the 54. Austin Leitner all over the back end and now looking on the inside to take over that second position. Meanwhile, the 15 trying to take away 5th. William Clemens, the 3rd, and Joe Hendricks Jr. He will take it away. Spencer Saunders comes with him. Joe Hendricks sliding back a little bit. There's the 53, Kevin Nowak. He's trying to get by, but stays about a car length and a half back from Joe. The halfway sign will go up next time by from our flagman Tim. 51 car down low, involved in the last spin in turn number 4, stays off the racing surface. Lets the faster cars go by. And Justin Henry behind the wheel of the 51. 25 laps to go. The second of 4 races underway tonight here at Langley Speedway for 50 laps for the semi-pros. Spencer Saunders is going to come into the pits with a problem. He falls all the way back to about 15th. In the 8 car, Brandon Heisler also, he comes into the pits. And another car also making its way down pit road. That is the 51 once again, Justin Henry. So Spencer Saunders up there in the top 10. He was in 7th position, had something break on the 7, falls all the way back out of the field. There's the 8 car on pit road, Brandon Heisler. Looks like we have 14 cars on the lead lap. Andrea Hans, the 11 car. She's moved up to 15th. Jake Knight, 93 just ahead. Dwayne Mash in 4. Bobby Gobble, the 41. Robert Kaczmarski, the 21, just ahead. Good race over here at the exit of turn number 2, and a spin down low in turn 2. He gets it refired. No caution flag. No harm, no foul. 27 coming into the pits, so a lot of cars falling out. 15 was the spin over in turn number 2. And that was William Clemens, the 3rd. He was up there having a good run tonight, just outside the top 5. And a great battle for the lead now as the 54 of Greg Lang closes up on the 99 of Jake Morris. Looks underneath him at the exit of turn 4, down the front straightaway, side by side. Greg Lang trying to get up to the front once again. Jake Morris not making it easy for him. He's hanging tough on that outside groove. Greg down low in the 54 again, down the front straightaway. Great battle for these two, for the semi-pros. They will have 15 laps to go the next time by. Greg makes the pass. He's got the lead on lap 35. But uh-oh, we're not done yet. Jake Morris fights back down on the inside to take that lead back away if he can. Great battle between these two. Just about even as far as speed goes, too. Put Jake Morris back in the lead in car 99. 54 not giving up either. Greg Lang and Jake Morris. What a great display of driving these drivers are showing tonight for the semi-pros. Anybody's race with 13 laps to go. Each one of them using the crossover move. Jake Morris again dives to the inside. Will 54 try it this time? Can't quite get low enough to make the pass. Jake Morris back in the lead. And this is what you came to see, some good racing. You're seeing it here at Langley Speedway. Between these two, Jake Morris, Greg Lang. Austin Leitner back there in the 0-5, hoping these guys wreck each other so he can take the lead away. RS Center, the 10 car, in 4th, and Joe Hendricks Jr. still hanging tough in the 5th position in car 30 as he goes by. Greg Lang is going to cool his jets a little bit and maybe make a challenge here towards the end of the race, but time is running out with 10 laps to go. Jake Morris, Greg Lang, Austin Leitner, RS Center, the 99, 54, 05, 10. Then Joe Hendricks Jr., Kevin Nowak in 53 and 6th. 7th is Steve Ward in the 97, followed by Evan Bulliu in the 56. Robert Kazmarski, the 9 position in car 21. And the 10 position, 41, Bobby Gobble. Here we go again between the 54 and the 99 for the lead of the race. Gets underneath him between turns 1 and 2. Anybody's race. You don't know who to pick on this one. Greg Lang or Jake Morris. Jake's running pretty good on that outside groove. They got a lap car just ahead. How's that going to affect these two? He stays down low on the racetrack. Doesn't affect them at all. Greg Lang now has the lead, tries to keep it on Jake Morris. Jake's not giving up. He's looking hard down to the inside. But a good bite by Greg Lang at the exit of turn 2. And he pulls ahead a car length, but Jake is hanging right with him. And the lap traffic could come into play as we get down to the final 5 laps. It was unpredictable for the Young Lions. It looks like it's going to be another unpredictable finish between these two for the semi-pros. The 19th annual ZMAX Legend Nationals here at Langley Speedway, and a great battle continues and rages on at the racetrack for the lead of this event. They will have 3 laps to go at the start-finish line. Fast cars just ahead of these two. They stay to the inside, and smoker on the back straightaway. The 11 of Andrea Hans inches her way into the pits. And up front, the 99 trying to inch his way up into the lead. Greg Lang and Jake Morris going at it on the final lap of this event. 1 lap car down low. Jake giving it all he's got on this final lap to take the lead away from the 54 of Greg Lang. Dives it in between turns 3 and 4. Doesn't quite have enough though. Greg Lang will win and take the checkered flag, but what a great battle between those two. Greg Lang and Jake Morris put on a great show for us and a great race for the semi-pros. Austin Leitner, he finishes in the 3rd position. Joe Hendricks Jr. moves up to 4th on the final lap. RS Center, the 10 car, in the top 5, followed by the 53 of Kevin Nowak. Steve Ward, the 97, in 7th. Evan Bulliu in the 56 finishes 8th. Robert Kazmarski in the 21 in 9th. Then Bobby Gobble, the 41, in the top 10. Jake Knight, the 93 and 11th. Dwayne Mash, the 4, was 12th. Andrea Hans had a problem on the last lap, but she was able to finish in 13th. William Plemons, the 3rd, 15th. Stephen Hershey, the 27, was 15th, rather. And William was 14th. Brandon Heisler, the 8, was 16th. Spencer Saunders with a problem. He finished in the 17th position. Justin Henry, the 51, 18th. Garrett Smithley, the 41, was 19th. Anthony Mangini, the 7, was 20th. Sean Como, the 17, was 21st. Alex Pacheco, the 16, 22nd. Chris Rayford, the 88, 23rd. Hunter Bledsoe in the 8 was 24th. 25th was Brandon Kent in the 7. In the 17, Derek Hopkinson in 26. Danny Wyatt in 27th. Winner of the race, Greg Lang. And a great job by driving between these two. Greg Lang, Jake Morris, Austin Leitner, Joe Hendricks, and RS Center in the top 5. And here's Chuck.
Thank you very much, Mike. And, of course, we'll go to the 5th place finisher in the number 10 car. RS Center won last night, puts it in the top 5 again tonight. And, man, what a run for this 10 car and this team from Georgia, having a great time here. And he'll get that helmet unstrapped and the earplugs out. And we will talk to RS here. We'll smoke coming out from underneath that 10. 50 laps, a lot of laps on these legend cars. The INEX Nationals. RS, put it in victory lane last night. You come home 5th tonight. It's not bad, 2 top 5.
Yeah, it's not bad. We freed the car up way too much for the race, though.
I know you got a lot of people to thank on this car.
Yeah, my mom, my dad, Paul, Javier, James, everybody who's helped me this year.
Well, 5th place is a good place to be. All the starters here tonight. RS Center, ladies and gentlemen, in the number 10. All right, let's go to our 4th place finisher, and I think we need to switch these, Joe. If you would just put that one on that car and this one on this car. You got it backwards. That's Mason for you. You can't count up there. You got to take his shoes off. Langley Speedway 2010 track champion brings it home 4th for everybody here in Hampton, Virginia. Joe Hendricks Jr. in the 30 car. It was a battle all week long, and you were concerned about getting in that top 5, but, man, you put it here.
Hey, it was great. You know, these guys are fast, and I love it that they're here, and I hope they come back to run with us next year. It really means a lot to us. You know, once again, I got to thank my sponsors, H&H Radiator, Smitty's Better Burger, Bowman Insurance, people that helped us along the way, Casey Cycle City, Cycle Specialist, Larry McBride, definitely, Mike Smith, Old Dog Little Cars, they helped us out a bunch, and, I sound like I won the race, but hey, man, a 4th is a great run for us. We're happy.
Winning the Casey Cycle City Divisional Championship in 2010. He'll bring it home 4th for the INEX Nationals here at Langley Speedway. Let's go to our 3rd place car, and he is parked right here in the 05 is standing by, ladies and gentlemen. It's Austin Ladner. Where's Austin at? Austin, come on out here, man. 3rd place, these guys battling back and forth, coming home 3rd for the Nationals. It's not a victory, but not too bad with all this talent here today.
Yeah, we came home 3rd, finally got to the bottom and was about 5th and worked our way up a little bit more. But great for Gregory Lang and Jake Morris to battle up front. Thought we could hang with them there for a while. We still had a good run. Thank Mid-State Roofing and Nick Pistone Racing for putting the car together.
All right, man. Next time we have it here, you're going to come back?
Oh, yeah.
He'll be ready next time, I assure you. Jake Morris sitting in 2nd right here. Man, tell you what, come home and battling. And we're talking about the talent in this division. There's so much talent. And just to finish in the top 5 is a great thing. You weren't far off from victory lane. You had a good run tonight.
No, yeah, me and him both had great cars. It could have gone either way. I got to thank my dad, my grandpa for coming out here, Paul, everybody at CP Inc., Chase, Stan, Chicken Man, Long Hair, all of them. They just do a great job on this car, and I wish I could have brought home a win, but 2nd's good. For the Nationals, I can't ask for a better car. So we'll try to get them next year,
There you go. Good job, Jake Morris, ladies and gentlemen, in the 99. Now we make our way to what we like to call victory lane and what you like to call relief. Step out front, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Gregory Lane, right here. Gregory, a tough battle, as we've seen all through the week in practice and qualifying to win the Nationals. What does that mean to you?
It's really special. We had a fast car all weekend long, and it's just great to come out to Langley and be able to win this race.
Well, can we can add LEY, and it's official, right?
What's that?
I tell you what, you qualified well, and you did a great job. You put it in victory lane. I know all these folks right here are excited for you. I know you got a lot of sponsors to thank as well.
Yeah, I got to thank Race Electronics, my parents, Kurt and Tommy doing all the work on the cars, 600 for their great motors, Hank Scott with the carbs, and Motorsports Design, Simpson, and Butler Built.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for your winner, 54, the semi-pro. Here he is, Gregory Lang right there, everybody.